The first poem I'm going to read is called Solitude. It happened when I was by myself for a week or so. My husband was away. At that time we had no neighbours. It was before the boom, and we lived on a country road, and there was no one around, and it was winter, and the weather was hard. And this was a poem that I wrote because I was thinking about the concentration of internalness, and which is sort of the pumpkin, and the contrast that happens when you go outside that concentration. Solitude. It was January. I'd hardly seen anyone for days. The sheep were all sitting separate and silent. A hard wind was coming up over the hill. A white moon floated. I bought the pumpkin for soup. My arms had dropped with the weight of it, dropped and come back like the bounce back up into air after the deep of the river. I'd hefted it in from the car, set it down on the table. It was smaller and fiercer and redder than I'd expected. I was out on the hill for the sake of the moon and the ash trees raking the way with shadow. Where the road ran high, the field slid into the valley. Cloud covered the slopes of the mountains, laying down snow. I carried the colour, red fire on the dark of the table. The colour would bear me through till his return. When I got home, the phone was ringing. I had the key in the door, but it wouldn't turn. I heard the phone cease in the empty house, and the dogs milled about, and the pumpkin stared out at the moon.